What's going on YouTube? This is Jarrell Dampier back for another video. This is kind of video number 3, kind of video number 4. I had to put two into two different parts because my camera was being stupid, but everything turned out pretty good. I'm going to call this video 3.5. We can eliminate any confusion and stuff. I think it's about that time where I talk about something a little more important to me. So far the videos have been, hey, this is me, this is my channel, this is what it's going to be about. Now I kind of want to jump in there and show you guys what I do on my free time. So today we're going to be looking at one of my sketchbooks, which is this big guy right here. I've got a few different sketchbooks that I have ongoing at the same time. So this is my main sketchbook for observational study. What that means to me is that I look at things that I really like, I look at styles that I like, other artists, different books, and I try to emulate it and copy it and look at it and draw what they draw and try to take myself through the process that my favorite artists go through, to try to understand how they draw and what they draw and why they draw it. I also have my other sketchbook right here. It's smaller, it's more compact. This is kind of my sketchbook that I take, everywhere. I can pack it, it's light, it's easy to hold. It's like, I don't know, 8 by 5 inches or whatever. So I can take this anywhere, and it's got pretty thick paper, so kind of use whatever mediums I want. And it's cream colored paper, you can't beat cream colored paper, it's awesome. So yeah, anyway, enough of me, let's get into the sketchbook. Let's see. Again, I'm using one hand, I can't wait to get another camera. Let's get in here. So like I said, this is my observational study sketchbook. I usually title all my sketchbooks. It helps me to stick to the main purpose of it. As you can see here, this is my first observational study sketchbook. I started it about 30 days ago, and yeah, here, I'll just read this to you. Dedicated to the study of life through visual and physical observation in pursuit of artistic growth. So it's kind of nerdy, but I take this seriously. And I found a cool quote. Nothing can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than an unsuccessful person with talent. Calvin Coolidge actually said that, which is kind of funny, but whatever. So, jumping right into it, first page, just pictures of a girl I was drawing. Trying to capture the emotion. I think this is, this is style development. I was looking at some of the work that Humberto Ramos did on Wolverine Civil War. And, just drawing and stuff. Here's some more. On the pages with more detail, I'll give you guys some time to look around. Most of these pages are just random sketches, though, and so, I'm going to breeze right through it. Ramos, one of my favorite comic book artists. Little notes, Comic-Con coming up, stuff like that. I like to write a lot, too. Yeah, a couple poses here. This one's pretty cool. One of my favorite illustrators was actually a fashion illustrator. His name's Rene Groa, and I did a study on him. These are a couple of his illustrations that I really enjoy, and this is my own, version that I did with markers of one of his designs right here, and I thought that was pretty sweet. And I take notes at the bottom, Rene Groa. What I like about him is his negative space, his use of it, strong, bold blacks, minimal line work. His work is really soft, it's feminine, it's edgy, and to be edgy and soft at the same time is kind of a challenge, but, to me, this guy nails it. He's one of my favorite. Some quotes here. Glenn Keane, one of the great animators over at Disney. Well, he quit now, but, if you're having a hard time drawing a certain thing, it's because you haven't studied it enough. You can only draw what you know. And, I love writing quotes in here that really inspire me. So if you guys are, you have a sketchbook, don't be afraid to get it dirty and write stuff in it and, put ink blotches in it and random color splashes. And, yeah. These are some hand studies I was doing. See, sometimes I look at my own hand, sometimes I print out pictures of, you know, Disney movie hands, whatever, just practice hands. Some sketching I did. I think I did these at work, so whenever I'm on my break, I usually pull out the book and sketch people in the lobby, stuff like that. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if you should say where you work on the internet. I don't know. I'm just going to have you guys guess where I work, but I'll never say anything. Here's some Spider-Man warm-up. This was 3 weeks ago or so, so even now I'm pretty proud of the growth that I've had in being able to draw Spider-Man. It's gotten a lot better, and I mean, really, he's a good hero to learn how to draw with, because he's got a basic, you know, kind of muscular, medium-sized body, and then you just put his costume on top of it. So drawing Spider-Man actually helps me to draw the human anatomy in general, and, you know, then I just throw his costume on top of it. A few faces I did. I think this was after reading Avenging Spider-Man issue 5 with Peter and Captain America, so that was a great issue. It's also the last one I picked up, so 6 and 7 don't really look that cool to me. Anyway, yeah, a couple more sketches here. This looks like it's from the Wolverine versus the Hulk. And, you know, drawing more quotes I have here. No one ever told me that grief felt so much like fear. C.S. Lewis, one of my favorite writers, and something you guys may not know about me is I write too. I write a lot of poetry, short stories, stuff like that. I really enjoy, you know, doing that, or, you know, creating art in different ways as well. I do more than just drawing. This is a drawing I did, and a poem I did 2 weeks ago. You know, I was kind of feeling down, and I wrote about it and drew about it, and if you guys want to, I'll read that to you some other time, but for now I think we got to keep on moving. Let's see, some life drawing I did here. Yeah, sorry to make anybody uncomfortable if you don't like some of the drawings in here. I try to keep things appropriate. These are some more sketches I did at work. Yeah, believe it or not, Spider-Man and Akuma, they stopped by at my job, and I drew them on my break. And some poses here. Some of this stuff is sideways. I apologize for that, but there's not enough time to flip this thing left and right and back and forth. And just want you guys to see my process. And I try to sketch a lot. I draw every day. That's probably the dumbest thing I've drawn in here, but whatever. Some notes. Oh, these notes were taken from listening to 5 Steps of Success for the Artist by Bobby Chu. I think it's called The Perfect Bait. It's on schoolism.com. So I picked it up for $10. It's an audio book. It's like, I forget how long it is, but it was really cool. This was today, actually. Just, you know, again, sketching people in the lobby at my job. And yeah, I think I was watching X-Men Evolution the other night, and I, you know, made some of the scenes into little thumbnail comics. Just keep the storytelling fresh, and helps me to learn how things work with sequential art. Sketch that at work, and I think that's the last page in this sketchbook. Yeah, so that's my observational study sketchbook. And I almost forgot, the reason why I put the Batman Dark Victory comic over there is because Tim Sale, one of my favorite comic book artists, illustrated this book, and he got a lot of inspiration from Rene Groa, which is one of my favorite illustrators as well. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, there it is, guys. I guess, since we only have like 15 more seconds, I'll show you guys this sketchbook some other time. But until next time, guys, it's probably going to be a couple more days, about a week or so, until I load the next video. And this is Jarrell Dampier signing out.